Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. You may have noticed the couple of improvements I made to the overall stream thing. Like we have starting screen BGM now, and a stinger. I know it's not a lot, but little improvements is good, right? Speaking of little improvements, I'm hyping it up a little bit much by by having myself in shadow here. It's not really that much of a difference, but hello, Narwhal. you can't see. Yeah, you're right. You can't see that it's me. You know what? Let's just let's just get that shadow away, huh? I'm sorry, it's not that much of a change. I just got a new haircut, that's all. And new glasses. I'm not sure you'd be able to tell or not, but hey. So if I doop, ta-da! Hello. Hello, Kevin. Just a tiny bit of a change, that's all. Overall, that's basically it. Just a little bit different, but not by much. How is everyone? Yeah, look how do. Ponytail, ponytail, ponytail. Come on. Show off. There we go. Woo. I like it. I hope you like it too. Anyway, getting into it. Today we will be continuing Voice of Cards: The Isle Dragon Roars. Last week we finally arrived at Unionville, where monsters and humans live together in harmony. And we met Mr. Flobby the Slime. I still can't, I'm sorry. And thank you, Space Narwhal. I'm glad you think it looks good. Alright, let's get into it and go, Mr. Flobby. Come on, loading screen. You finished shuffling the deck. Can we get in? Alright, so Unionville, shall we have a look around? I don't know if I want to go in the shops yet. Let's go talk to people. Hello, person. Oh, you are a Fluffy.
Wow, a new friend, and so big too. The furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar.
They talk.
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
Cuddling Mar or cuddling the furball? I mean, either of those are good. Are you going to be human or monster? Human.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts.
A suspicious man cloaked in black. Could that be my my final party member, maybe? The one we theorized was going to be a rogue?
The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Dressed like Melanie. Oh, Melanie's a mage. I don't need another mage. Who are you? Ooh, you're a goblin.
The little orc
No,
child
orc,
is
sorry. Wrong
engrossed
one.
in a fairy tale. The title reads, The Legend of the Dragon.
Dragon, you say? What sort of story could it be? Sneak a peek or picture books for kids. But we are here for information about Dragon though, so let's sneak a peek at the book.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Oh. Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
I mean, it might tell. Fairy tales have a basis in reality, after all.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods.
Oh.
The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
But he just said that the headsman was a gourmet, and this guy is apparently the headsman's friend. Why hasn't the headsman invited his friend over for food? Oh, I have fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Average Man's flipside story. All right, shall we learn about Average Man? Wrong button. All right, what do we think Average Man's been up to? Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arranged his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. So that's why he's average. Because he's dressed the same because everyone is dressed in that way. And so it's not distinctive at all.
However, does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean.
Mr. Flobby.
Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Oh! Oh. Moving on.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Oh no, it's the Inquisitive Boy Inquisition. That doesn't work. Never mind. Never mind. I have fulfilled the necessary requirements to unlock Simple Boy's flipside story. Alright, Simple Boy. What's your story? This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's going to climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. Oh. Oh. Okay then.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of.
Aww.
He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
I'm not sure what I can do. Will I use something to save the wilting flowers? Give them some salve, dump water over it, or give nothing. I mean, too much water is going to be bad for the flowers. pretty sure drowning them in water isn't going to help. You know what? I have salves to spare. Let's give the flowers some salve.
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall.
Salve. Sorry.
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help.
You're welcome, little goblin.
He then holds something out to you.
Is it a mysterious number card? It is a mysterious number card. Mysterious card number 5.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up.
Well,
Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
each to their own.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
I guess that's the headsman's house up the top there. Next objective, ask Unionville's headman what he knows of the dragon. Well, I've still got other people to talk to.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Aww. Lost little orc child.
A quiet fur ball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
That's the point. All of the monsters in Unionville are young, aren't they? What's with that?
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
It sounds like they got eaten by a furball. Also, that says furball owner. I thought this was supposed to be a place where they coexisted. Not that everyone owns a little monster. Alright. No, that's the game parlor. I forgot what they all look like. I don't... no game parlor right now. Older one's going to join an army. I hope they're not going to go join the dragon's army. Bombs, destructo box, sap smoke, bellwether. I don't really need any of these. Or maybe they kidnap the babies and... Oh! Let's not make up my own dark stories when the game has enough of them. Let's find out about the item shop girl. Item shop girl. Where are you? She was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of customers that ensued. Her hiring was ultimately a failure. The damages wrought by her carelessness far outweighed the profits and left the store a shambles. I see they hired a pretty girl in the hopes that it would bring more people, and it did, but a few too more. A few too more? That's the wrong word. A few too many. Hey Armourer, have you got any better armour and weapons for me? Yes, you do. Mistral Blade. It's 1,000 gold though. But look, it increases my attack by 4. I want it. Select who will equip it. Me! I will equip it. Ravagers is what Ma currently has. A Thunderstaff, also pricey, but also worth it. I wonder how am I going to manage to save up enough money to get that maybe problematic inverted commas legendary item. We'll also buy S Splitter when I haven't even been using her in my party, but I want to collect all the things, right? Knight's armor is what we're currently wearing. Knight's chainmail. Okay, that would increase Ridis's defense to 16. Fairy dress. Okay, both of these are gonna reduce Ridis's speed down to 10. Let's get a... Yeah, the 10,000 gold one. The one that's probably a scam. There's a lot of these rings. Should I get a fairy dress or a knight's chainmail? Do I want to decrease her speed? Okay, they're both currently wearing Dryad's garb. I'm gonna buy a fairy dress. And I'll give it here. More defense for Melanie. And hey, look, I'm out of money again. I'm out of money again. This is the quick travel. I don't particularly want to use it right now. Wait, do I need to use the inn? How is everyone doing? Everyone is at full health. I don't need to... Oh, no, wait. No. Ma is wounded. Should I go to the inn now or go and speak to the headsman? Let's go to the inn now.
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you.
I haven't found an inn yet that that charges. Does Ma count as magical little critter?
It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Ma does count. Yay. I will rest. Party's HP is fully restored. Alright. I guess it's time to go to... Wait, actually I want to see what this tile here is. Oh. It's somewhere I can't go. Understandable. The headsman's house, though. Oh.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Lappy.
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
I think I may have found my my fifth party member. It's small and fuzzy. Alright. It's small and fuzzy. I can't be an asshole to the small furry thing. So, alright, let the adventure begin.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, no, I can't trust monsters.
But Melanie, it's so small and fluffy. How can you not trust it? It's so small and fluffy and cute.
Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears.
Melanie, you made it cry. What are you doing? Poor little thing.
Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey.
Melanie, he has no friends.
Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend.
Yeah.
Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends.
Was that so hard, Melanie?
However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different.
Melanie is getting character growth.
Finally, a friend.
Oh, Lappy. Lappy. Just a second. There we go. Dad, I don't want a dog. Dad and dog. Yeah. Right? Enter the Unionville headsman's home? Yes, I would like to enter the Unionville headsman's home. What kind of a monster does he live with? There's only one card here.
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman.
His hair is something.
He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
How will I answer? We're the heroes who are gonna take the dragon down, or just a troupe of traveling entertainers. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. Even if the dragon is a monster and maybe he wants to coexist with them, I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't think we're entertaining enough to be a troupe of traveling entertainers.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village.
Thank you.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says,
a feast.
Then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
We like a feast, and by we, I mean Ma. Ma likes a feast.
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last.
So, are there animals in this world that aren't monsters? This is an important question I must ask while consuming delicious-looking meat in the house of the headsman of a of a village that lives together with monsters. This is a question I must ask. You know, the Pokemon question.
You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Ma.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head.
Head pats for Ma.
The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in.
I mean, yeah, they eat Pokemon, that was my point.
With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Oh no, Mr. Flobby!
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously. You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
Oh no, the food is gonna go cold! Magikarp isn't really delicious though, is it? It's like almost entirely cartilage. Or am I thinking wrong here? And so you say. We'll look for it. We're heroes! No, we'll look for it, we'll look for it.
We will find your slime, and then we feast, you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman.
Well, yes.
What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. Brave heroes, the headman interjects, then bows his head. Would you please find her slime? It appears the story has hit a standstill.
Oh no.
Until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Yeah, what happened to Mr. Flobby after you wiped his not his mouth? Girl.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie.
It's a handkerchief covered in slime!
It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
Ah yes, to wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth.
She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Why? Melanie received a handkerchief.
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
Ask the good people of Unionville for hints as to Mr. Flobby's whereabouts. How about I ask my new friend?
Melanie's friend Lappy is here.
Sorry, Melanie's new friend.
Lappy cuddles up to Melanie. Despite her hatred of monsters, Melanie doesn't seem to mind.
Okay, I guess Lappy didn't have any more information. Does the boy have any more information? No, the boy is going to tell me the exact same things as before, or rather ask me the exact same things as before.
The goblin dutifully tends his flower bed, eagerly anticipating the day they bloom.
Have you seen a Mr. Flobby?
It seems like the girl who left the headman's house ran away in tears. The elderly man says she cannot have gone far.
Hey, Yorkchild, have you seen Mr. Flobby? Clearly not. Hey, furball who ate a lot. Nope. Lady who bought cakes for the furball. Nope. Average man. No. Furball? Nope. Old woman, have you seen Mr. Flobby?
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago.
The suspicious man in black again.
She claims they went northwest together.
Northwest?
Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolved to leave the village in search of the pair.
Northwest of Unionville. First we're gonna check that this goblin child has not seen Mr. Flobby. Let's do picture book certificates.
Having no interest in children's picture books, you continue on your way.
Just because we had the option to do that again. Alright then. Out of Unionville and northwest, right? Northwest. Oh! I think it's time to go to that shrine that was completely empty. Hello Chiobel, nice to meet you. This game is Voice of Cards The Isle Dragon Roars. And it plays kind of like if I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, but everything is cards. What's good against slimes again? It wasn't fire. I don't think. Let's freeze the slime. Hey, we froze the slime. Slime wins away. Lightning. Ooh. We're rolling the... I was gonna say we're rolling the big numbers today. I mean, we are rolling the big numbers, it's just that slime dodged. I'm glad that the only one of us damaged by the slime was the person who gets to regen health at the end of the fight. Level up. Ooh. Spinning Ray. Light damage to all enemies. Let's go look at my deck. Skills. What do I have at the moment? Slash, heal, lightning strike, cure. Shall we swap Shall I swap lightning strike out for... I don't want to swap heal or cure out, because that's kind of my job. Let's swap lightning strike out for spinning ray. So we don't have light damage on anyone else at the moment. And we might find some undead again. The Nameless Shrine, which was completely empty the last time we were here. Does it contain a man in black and a slime named Mr. Flobby? Let's find out. Check the Nameless Shrine for any sign of Mr. Flobby.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution.
I will proceed and
I understand your urge to hurry on ahead.
No, I'm gonna be careful.
You go forth slowly but steadily, taking
Oh,
it one
I need...
step at a time.
Oh, Chiu,
the right choice.
You know Mr. Blobby, huh? I had to explain Mr. Blobby to these guys last session as to why I was doubled over in laughter the first time I heard Mr. Blobby's name. Hi, Nick. Wow, your work goes late.
You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200
Slime or 200
have passed through here.
Also, apparently, my face tracking died. How come you guys didn't tell me my face tracking had died, eh? Eh? There we go. Ah, shift work, I see. So either an early start or a late end. This person.
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the mystery man.
Mr. Flobby is being held captive.
Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you.
You mean that you didn't kidnap him? You know, he really is dressed like Melanie, huh? Melanie, do you know this man?
When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's. Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise.
I guess you do know this man, Melanie. Is this your brother? Your father? Not actually related to you, but from the same village?
It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
Oh, what do I suppose their relationship is? Either maybe they're friends or they are wearing matching outfits. Can I carefully look at? No, maybe they're friends.
According to the man, he and Melanie came from the same village and are far from strangers.
Okay, from the same village.
The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
Yeah, we just know that she doesn't like monsters. You take the chance to find out more. Yes, let's ask about Melanie's hometown.
You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins.
Oh.
Melanie cuts in.
Are they from the place where the dragon was kept locked up? You'd say matching outfits, Nick. Well, I mean, yeah, it's true, but...
She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon.
Ah. Hello, lunatic.
Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it.
Ah. This is he's going to be an antagonist, huh?
You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince.
Punch him in the face.
You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle?
Yes.
Careful, he won't go down easy.
Oh, he won't go down easy, will he? Alright. Oh, that is a lot of HP! That is a lot of HP! Add 3 to all allies' attack for this happenstance. Nice. He's got a lot of HP and he's got a lot of attack, so I really want to freeze him. Hey, I know you were right, Nick. Hey, you rolled a 10. We're still rolling the highest numbers. Oh, we got a crit as well. Okay, he's resistant to water magic. He's resistant to water magic. Rolling Claw. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Wait, he gets the extra attack too. That's not fair. Is he resistant to fire damage? No.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?"
No, please tell me.
The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around to, he begins, but before he can finish.
I'm still going with the headsman eats them. That's why they all go home to their villages when they become older. Oh, these assholes again!
Edwin and Berwin of the Ivory Order appear. The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs the peace," they exclaim, then charge at him.
Excuse me? This was my fight? Barging in here?
The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here, he retaliates, fighting back.
You know, I'm inclined to believe with him. Believe with him? I'm inclined to believe him because no, believe wasn't the word. Agree with him. That's where I was going. Agree with him, because these three are assholes. I guess my fight's over. Vince looks like he wants to say something. We got a decent chunk of XP though. Ma has leveled up. Ma gained Demonic Dance. Ah! Ma is the tank. Melanie leveled up. Ritus leveled up and learned Wisdom of the Dryads. Gain immunity to poison and deadly poison. Ah, interesting. Bet they're gonna take credit? Yeah.
Occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby.
Yes. Let's grab Mr. Flobby and go. Next objective, save Mr. Flobby! Can't I go stand on her?
Vince is on equal footing with the three from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier.
He was taking it easy on me!
Engrossed in their battle, the combatants pay you no mind. Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near.
Mr. Flobby, get back here! Mr. Flobby, we're here to save you. I mean, probably not save you, because I'm getting the feeling that you're running away of your own volition. But Mr. Flobby, where did you go? Oh, there you are, Mr. Flobby.
When you reach out to grab Mr.
Oh
Flobby,
no!
he suddenly attacks.
Angry Mr. Flobby face.
Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
Okay, beat him up to calm him down. Understood. That's a strong slime. I will freeze it. It's a 10 again! Wow, my luck today is something. I am gonna use heal though, because I am low health. And then use ram. Ma's just regular ram did so much damage. I mean, it was is it doubled by freeze, or was it like 1.5? I don't get any XP or gold from this. Seriously? No XP from beating up Mr. Flobby?
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking.
Mr. Flobby.
But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party.
We're supposed to be wiping him with a handkerchief, right?
Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
The handkerchief! Congratulations, you're being rescued. Please do not resist. Yes. Something to return Mr. Flobby to normal. A sword. No. The handkerchief. An ordinary, if unsettlingly sticky, handkerchief.
You wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl.
Did I actually find the mouth, unlike her?
Then you hear a quiet voice speak. That's not my mouth, Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully.
That would be a no! We also did not find Mr. Flobby's mouth.
It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal. Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village.
I mean, apparently whatever area of Mr. Flobby we wiped, he can smell wet, though.
You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
I'm not sure I want that in my bag. Return to Unionville. Yeah, you think maybe a slime would be all mouth, right?
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned.
Hi, Lappy. Talk with Mr. Flobby now he is safely within the confines of Unionville. I'm guessing he's over with his girl now.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply.
You're welcome.
Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime.
Happy slime.
The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask?
Oh no! Don't take Mr. Flobby to the headman!
Of course not. But bring him back soon, she answers with a bright smile.
I don't think taking Mr. Flobby to the headman was a good idea. I've unlocked Mr. Flobby's enemy story. Mr. Flobby counts as an enemy? Well, let's learn about Mr. Flobby. So I guess he's under monsters. This is Mr. Flobby. It's everyone's favourite friendly villager slime, Mr. Flobby. You can find him playing house or racing against a girl in the village, his bestest friend forever. Mr. Flobby comes from a real big family. There's his sister Plobby, his brother Blebby, and his nephew Booby. Sadly, none of them are with us any longer. Booby. Um, I wonder why none of them are with us any longer. Could it have to do with this place? he's totally gonna get eaten. Limited edition slime jelly. Mm-hmm. Any of his family pink with yellow spots. Hey, you know Mr. Blobby as well. I don't remember if you were here last time when we first met him, and I just couldn't stop laughing for like 5 minutes. Because all I could see in my brain was Mr. Blobby.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug.
I'm not sure I'd hug a slime.
You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order. He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party.
I guess it's gonna be a different dinner than what we were gonna have, because that must have got cold while we were out rescuing Mr. Flobby. And hi, Hito. Actually, that looks like the same food as last time.
You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you.
It doesn't look like slime. Would hugging a slime be smooth or sticky? If it's smooth, then that's fine. If it's sticky, then I don't want to do it. Let's look at it.
You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in.
There wasn't really much difference between...
to breathe among all the feasting.
There wasn't much difference between let's dig in and look at this feast, huh?
Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile. Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone.
No, Mr. Flobby! I didn't want to be right! I didn't want to be right!
Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it.
I didn't want to be right! You turned Mr. Flobby into dessert! Hi, April. Apparently the secret of Unionville is that, the headman here is using it to raise monsters and then kill them and eat them. Apparently.
The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
I think it's sticky. I think the answer is it's sticky. You surprised as any food? Well, we already ate the main course. And, but it's Mr. Flobby and we just went to go rescue him. Could it be? Oh, my options are Mr. Flobby ... question mark, or less thinking, more eating. I think Mr. Flobby?
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief. The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back.
Yeah, it's a problem!
This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly.
R.I.P. Mr. Flobby. I knew you a little. I laughed at your name a lot.
And I have have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
Take your leave of Unionville. Yes, let's do that. Goodbye.
You move to leave, but the headman stops you.
What's your problem?
I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips.
He wants to eat Ma! No!
He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me?
No, Ma is my friend, my best friend. How much you offering? But no, Ma ain't for sale.
Never,
I will beat him up.
refuse flatly, not bothering to hide your discomfort.
I want to beat him up.
Think about it, he entreats. And then you grab the headman by his lapels, hands
Punch him in the
trembling with
face!
fury.
Punch him in the face! We are gonna fight him! We are gonna beat him up! Let's go! Oh! Just me! Look how weak this man is! Look how weak this man is! Spinning Ray! Time to try out my new spell! Spin to win, just like Ma.
Good work.
Hey, he had a decent amount of gold on him.
You pummel the headman with all your might.
Yes!
Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone.
Yeah. Ma's my bestest friend in the world. No one touches Ma.
Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
Leave? Yes. Actually, I was tempted to go stand on the old man again, but... Oh, he's gonna chase me anyway.
As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind.
He has more stamina than we thought, so we need to punch him again.
But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path.
Good job, Ma.
With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
Ma! If he stabbed Ma, I swear.
You take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him.
He stabbed Ma.
You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed.
Ma.
I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says.
Lappy, please help. Ma's injured.
As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. This is what you call an extract, he shouts.
What you call an extract?
He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina.
Ah.
Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison. Mar's condition starts to make sense.
He poisoned Ma!
Isn't there anything we can do? Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking. He then puts the whatchamacallit extract into a bottle and hands it to you.
Good job, Lappy?
Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland.
Shoreland.
He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
Instead of beating him up, can't we just put him in an early grave? I'm not sure it's that early for that guy. He looked kind of old. What do you say to Lappy? Thank you. Thank you isn't an option. Got it.
Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest.
This better not be. Don't even. Don't even say that. You're gonna jinx it.
But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one. Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
But then why would the headman have? I guess the headman was going for me, wasn't it? But timed quest implies that Ma might die if I fail. That's why I don't like it. Ma was removed from the party? You mean I can't take Ma to shore? I've got to leave Ma in this village? In this... I don't want to leave Ma here. I don't want to leave Ma in Unionville. I guess I will go to set up my party. I guess we'll be using Ridus. I mean, she's already by default put in. There we go. I've fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked village headman's flipside story. Although I think we know what the dark side of his story is about at this point, right? Right? Leaving him in the village where the headsman is like that? A travelling gourmand in his younger days, the headman has long been fond of monsters. So much so, he founded Unionville, where humans and monsters coexist. Looks don't tell the whole story. Even the most inedible-looking things can harbour incredible flavours, the headman explains, his table filled with dishes never before seen. Ma!
He urges you to hurry on to Shoreland and find the nutritionist.
Okay.
I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home, she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
You're surprised that none of the monsters caught on to what he was doing? Well, I think maybe Mr. Flobby did. Maybe that's why Mr. Flobby was running away. Maybe the handkerchief has, like, some kind of drug on it. I mean, yes, Mar eats a lot of food, but I guess he doesn't eat a lot of food when he's, unconscious. Okay, south. Oh, we finished a chapter. A monster vanishes in a village where such creatures live together in peace with humankind. While on its trail, the proud witch encounters a one-eyed man from her past. As the Ivory Order and the mysterious man cross blades, the self-proclaimed heroes slink away to see the missing monster home. The hidden village's secret comes to light. It is united in name alone. A monster falls, protecting the would-be hero from the headman's blade. Knowing they must save their precious companion, the party sets out to the next town. There they meet two stalwart men who dedicate their lives to nutrition. Chapter 4, Shoreland. The music is so good, isn't it? Follow the road leading south from Unionville towards Shoreland. Alright, we uncovered some of those. Not really. Okay. Event.
As you make your way to the coast, a piece of paper nearly smacks you in the face as it blows past. You snatch it out of the air. It depicts a woman standing before a sunset. She smiles sweetly at you. Examining the background of the picture closely, you spot a lighthouse in the distance. Written on the other side of the paper is a single word.
Oh.
My darling dearest, I give you my love, my treasure,
Ah.
my everything.
This is another treasure map.
Word you need to see, really. Treasure. Certain you'll come across it in your travels, you stuff the picture into your pack for safekeeping.
Yes. A drawing of the sun setting behind a smiling young girl in a small lighthouse. Okay. An enemy. Oh man, is Mar gonna get behind on XP?
And fight.
Quick shot, 2 times damage, ready aim fire, adds 10 to an attack. Let's see what your base sort of damage is. Redis. Or rather, what double that is. Not bad. I knew Mr. Flobby. No, this is an armed slime. Mr. Flobby was a regular slime. Level up. Ooh.
The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking Shoreland should move 3 spaces to the southeast.
3 spaces to the southeast. 1. 2.
Look, you two.
That was 2.
It's the sea, Britis exclaims, frolicking in glee.
Of course it had a hand. It's an armed slime. It's got arms. I mean, we saw the sea earlier, that's for sure.
On the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead. Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. there's something underneath your boot.
What is underneath my boot?
It appears you've
That's a
stepped on
monster.
a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in fury.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Mr. Lizardman. Possibly not a lizardman, but we'll have a look. Oh, we're doing happenstance cards again. Gain 2 gems. Don't mind if I do. What are you? Lizard warriors. Okay. I was close. I was close. Quick shot. Let's use Thunderstorm, because we have the gems for it. Why not? Yeah, I figured they'd be weak to that, being as how they're a little bit fishy. Excuse me. Ooh, ow. Heal. Redis. It's a pretty fancy cape, right? +3 to bolt damage. Not that I'll be able to do that, so... just loose arrow and get rid of that one. OMG what? OMG what? Hey, roll the 10 again! Is my die weighted today? It's just been rolling 10s the whole time. Oh, the pun! That was your problem. Hey, bolt damage! I'm gonna swap out Ready Aim Fire for Shockwave. Yes, give me more XP for making puns. It said 3 steps to the southeast. That is 2 steps to the southeast and 1 step south. Those instructions were a lie. Yes, puns are great. Especially puns that make you go... What? That sounded like a dragon.
In the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon.
Well, if it's recent, then it's probably the dragon.
Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
That's what I thought. Let's step on this again. I'm hoping that if I step on it enough, I will unlock his story. Yeah, I did it! The necessary requirements to unlock the Carriage Master's Flipside story. Alright, let's read a story about a Carriage Master. We're really filling up the cards. We're really filling up the cards. Carriage Master. At first it has 4 legs, then 2, then 3. In the end it has 10 legs. What is it? Well, because the start of that sounds like the Sphinx riddle about the humans. But 10 legs? Oh, maybe it's 2 people legs and 4 horse legs. Maybe. Let's flip it over. The answer is me! Ah, may I pass peacefully into the next life in the driver's seat of this gently swaying carriage. I love it so. I don't I don't think it's a good idea to pass away peacefully in the driver's seat of the carriage, but you know. It was the carriage. It was him and the carriage. Yep, 2 horses. 2 horses, 1 person. 10 legs. Okay, so we need to go over there, so I'm gonna go talk to these people first.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town, but recently nets have been coming up empty.
Oh no.
He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
I'm not sure wheels count as legs, Ethel. I have unlocked Muscle Man's flipside story. Alright, Muscle Man. What's your story? Muscle Man. Muscle Man, Muscle Man. Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was the springboard for the body now before you. Elsewhere, another boy masked his own body issues by teasing another. Fearing retribution, he too bulked up. Thus did the world gain 2 absolutely ripped men. I do appreciate the gender equality in the fan service of this game. There's nothing up here. Hey, look, it's up here. Oh, that's cool. You can hear the planks creaking underneath you. That's cool sound design.
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
Yeah, the ivory order, huh?
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause. She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared.
Oh no.
She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
This game's MC is like, did you say money? Did someone say money? Armorers. Because I have money again. New weapons for Ma! Ooh, new armor. We'll wait till Ma's back with us to get Ma a new weapon. I'm gonna get myself... This frostmail increases my attack as well. Don't mind me, I'm buying myself some new armor. He's not gonna try and sell Ma because Ma is his best friend in the best and only friend in the whole world. Well, actually, I guess he's got 2 more friends now, but I have unlocked the blacksmith's flipside story. we hadn't done that yet, apparently. All right. Mr. Blacksmith, what dark secrets do you have? Hello there, striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. You saw him, right? Real scrawny. Real scrawny looking. You'll have no problem taking his money, and I'll have no problem staying in business. It's a win-win. This blacksmith is robbing people. I mean, he's not actually robbing people himself, but he's having people buy his stuff, and then getting thieves to rob them, and then probably selling the armor again. Wow. Wow. Do we have the thing for the apothecary yet? Nope. Do we have the thing for the game parlor? No. For the innkeeper? No. Okay. We need to go step on those ones again. Let's step on the inn.
You set foot inside the inn only to be greeted with the great clanging of a bell. Congratulations, the innkeeper shouts above the joyous din. It would appear you and your companions are this inn's 10,000th customers. That means you've won the lifetime of free stays pass.
I love the number of ways this game has for me to stay at the inn for free. And we kind of need to because we're a little bit damaged right now, so let's go. I have not played enough cards. Yeah, could be. Should I play some cards? Hello, apothecary. Goodbye, apothecary. Hello, games parlor. Yeah, we haven't played a game of cards yet today. Let's play a game of cards. With all the rules. No, it's not Gwent. Gwent's a different game, Kevin. There's no ordinary man here. There's a muscle man there. Did that say muscle woman? Muscle maiden. Everyone in this town is muscles. Muscles on everyone. We should have played cards in Unionville. We might have got to play against some monsters. I would like to draw an event card. I like living on the edge. Nope. I don't think I have a set. Nope. I'll drop the king and the 3. Yes, I can play when I go back to collect Ma. Yes. Ma, who definitely has to be alright because there's new gear for him here. Have I tried the new boards? I didn't swap. Didn't swap out the playing board. I swapped out the table a while back, and the card backs and the dice. Excuse me, stealing my 9. I didn't want that 9 to be in the pot because I didn't want people to be able to make that. I would like an event card. Move my haha! It does nothing, I don't have a hand. I also still don't have a set. I'll discard the Lizard Man card. Well, at least I won't suffer from. No, okay, he's not going to do the 8 set, which makes sense because this set is worth more. Excuse me. They both got draws, huh? There's 2 3s in there. I have a chance. Except that she's going to use it, I think. Oh no, she might go with 8. She'll go with 8, 9, 10. At least I'm guaranteed a set next turn. Because I could make a set with those 2 furballs. The dragon has been added to the deck. I don't even have any points yet. I would like an event card, please. Ooh, return up to 5 destroyed cards to the deck. There aren't any. Never mind. Ooh. What set do I want? I could have a I mean, I need points, don't I? Queen set. Do I prefer card games with deck out / mill or life points? Tough question. I kind of just like card games. I've played games of both kinds, and I've enjoyed both. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's Joker time. I'm about to lose my queen set. Am I going to gain more points? No, because I'm going to get that one. Man, I lost points. I think a lot of card games have rules for both, don't they? Dungeon Dice Monsters. That's not a card game, that's a dice game. I had the physical version of that at one point. Give me an event card, it can't really get worse. Hey, okay. A card from selected player's hand to the pot. Right. What do you guys have in your hands? Don't think the jack's gonna be of much use to me. That 8, however. I mean, they did make an actual physical version of Dungeon Dice Monsters as well. I know because I had it. I did also have the what games console was it on? It was on DS, wasn't it? The Dungeon Dice Monsters game. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Give me the 8, there we go. I'll drop the ace, I think. I was gonna say that set isn't any better than his other one. He'd have done better getting the double ace set with the slimes and making us all draw less. Alright, we've got some cards back in the deck again. Extending the game. He's gonna go with an ace set. Kind of surprised that he didn't go with the jack set. Although I guess he already returned a bunch of cards to the deck anyway. Hey, it's not like they're listening to my advice. She'll be taking a jack set though, because that's the only set that she can take. 61. I'm at 37, that's not too bad, is it? Event card, give me it. Alright, whose card do I want? Okay, so I have a 4 and there's a 4 in the pot already. Do I want to take the... Let's... Whoops, I forgot to check. Okay. Yeah, from Muscle Maiden. Let's take the 5 from her. Duel Masters. I think I had a starter deck for that, but I'm not sure I ever actually played it. Alright, who do I want to make rest? I'm pretty sure I want to make Muscle Maiden rest because she's got the most points. Oh no, no, the Game Parlor Reception has the most points. You will rest, sir. You know, speaking about niche games, did anyone ever play Luck and Logic? I really liked that game, but it died. Yeah, I don't think very many people got into Luck and Logic, which is probably why it died. First in English and then about a year later in Japanese. I moved to the Japanese game after English died. I liked it that much. Ooh, I get to steal a set. Alright, whose set do I want to steal? Who's got the biggest number? Actually, wait. Is it what? It's gonna be from the game parlor receptionist. I feel like I want his queen set in case he manages to get a jack set. Let's take his queen set. I can't make a set myself this turn. I'll drop my 2 4s sets because that is the lowest one. How was Luck and Logic played? You want me to describe Luck and Logic in words? You basically had a field made of these 6 what were called gates, which were a separate deck, and you dealt them out face down, and you didn't know which out of your 10 gate deck were there. And basically, your aim was to destroy the other player's gates. But you played your characters on top of the gates to defend them, so that they'd have to use an attack to take out your character, and then another attack to take out the gate. But for every gate of yours that was taken out, you've got different kinds of bonuses as well, so... And it's really hard to describe in just words. In terms of characters, you had logicalists and... I've forgotten the word. I've forgotten the word for their friends. Foreigners. Logicalists and foreigners. And they could combine their abilities, basically. I mean, if you've ever watched the anime, that bit's kind of obvious, that they sort of combine their abilities and to become a stronger thing. Maybe I'll have to show you Luck and Logic at some point. Alright. Anyway, it's my turn. Do I want a 5 or a 2? I feel like a 5 is the most useful one. There was an anime? Yes, there was actually 3? There was the original Luck and Logic. There was an anime called Luck and Logic Club, which was about girls playing the card game. So the first Luck and Logic is in universe. Then there was the Luck and Logic Club anime, which was about girls at a school who played the game. And then there was the third anime, Hina Logic, which was another in-universe one. Can they attack? Okay, so basically, in terms of, because each of the 6 positions is called a circle, and you could only attack. Basically, at the start of the game, you could only attack the front circles. But if you destroyed a gate, you would be able to attack the circle behind it. If that made sense. How many players... Oh! Joker. Which of my sets am I losing? Okay. I'm willing to lose that, that's fine. I think I gained points with that from— did I gain points from that? I also have the ability not to be arrested. I don't have any cards that make a set. What other old a stream geeking out over cardboard? You know, that would be fun. Yes, a stream is. You know what? Yeah, I'll put that on the list of things I want to do. We'll have a stream geeking out over cardboard, shall we? I'm not sure when yet. Oh no. Card games. Oh no. Oh no. Muscle Man's going to be controlling my next turn. Except he's not, because we're out of deck. Game Power Reception ended up last. Oh, then me. Congratulations, Muscle Maiden, on your victory. Anyway, shall we go to where we're actually supposed to be going? We need medicine for Ma.
The sign on the door reads, "The Great Nutritionist Oreo."
Oreo.
You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call?
Wow, I'm rude.
A muscular man emerges
Also,
from the
speaking
back.
of muscles, that's a lot of muscles. I heard of Chaotix. The name rings a very, very faint bell, but I have no idea what kind of a game it is. How do I greet him? Are you the nutritionalist? Look at that toned physique. Or we got the wrong house. I feel like, are you the nutritionalist?
You politely ask if he is the nutritionist.
Nutritionist. Not nutritionalist.
Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers.
He's clearly good at the nutritioning. He's also wearing an entire fox. Or possibly 2 foxes, actually. I can see 2 tails.
He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years.
Dietetics.
You hand Oreo the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
I'm not really sure you should be drinking that, but sure.
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm.
Yeah, it looks like a fox scarf. It looks like 2 foxes, actually. And unless it's a fox with 2 tails. But then actually looking at the other tail, it would have to be like a fox with 2 butts as well, so.
The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
I mean, it feels like he's probably the sort of person who's been ingesting poisons on a daily basis to build up a tolerance. And yeah, he's got a lot of body for the poison to go at, right? So it wouldn't affect him as much? Maybe?
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it.
Also, maybe the poison has to come into contact with the blood.
However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately.
Spry
He needs a
fish.
special fish to make the necessary supplement.
Well, I guess I'll go get that fish. How do you catch a spry fish?
When he explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea, Riddis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail.
Ah, I was gonna say, Riddis, when did you learn about fish? But she has her book.
That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise.
It actually doesn't work well. You mean the ingesting small amounts of poison to build up a resistance, or?
Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish.
That would be useful. That would be useful.
It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Look for Oreo's son near the wharf. Oh! Hey, I unlocked Riddis's flipside story. Let's look at Riddis. Riddis. Wait, I know that sound. The tones of a most familiar flute pull this lively young lady away from her fruit-gathering chores and toward our merry band of rogues. She carries a book she has read many, many times before, and is never happier than when she has the time to let its pages carry her away on its soaring visions of the future. Ah. Riddis. The fish must be really energetic. After all.
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him.
The more you know.
He turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
Oh no, he's flexing as well. He makes me think of a pillar man. He really makes me think of a pillar man.
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son.
Yeah, they do share a certain family resemblance.
He asks if you have business with him.
What will I say? I also have look at that toned physique as an option again. You're the nutritionist's son.
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son. That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father. You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to save your ill comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale.
Is this my fifth party member?
More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet. He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away.
Looks like Carsio. Yeah, right? No, we all Chiavel, we already have a ship. We already have a ship here.
You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement.
Ma.
Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark. He tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather.
Ah, the harbour
Perhaps
that
you
we
can
went past
find
before.
the fish you seek there. You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades.
Kalla X Kuro. That's our ship.
Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there. Is it a reward you're after? You are about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
I think Melanie likes Bruno. Seek out a spryfish in the harbour northwest of Shoreland. I see we have a lot of ships.
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town. Hearing
Sneaky
your
lady.
voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her
Ah,
hands.
it's the cold medicine thief.
You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs
no.
medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
What will I do? Take them. One of these is kind of an asshole move. I'll let her keep it.
Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy.
She might be lying,
and decide
but
to look the other way.
I would feel bad.
She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
Is it a mysterious number card? It's a mysterious number card! Number 6. We like mysterious number cards.
Medicine in hand, the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
Ah, yeah, the other lady. What should we tell the other lady?
You explain that you are unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband, who gets sick quite easily.
Oh no.
She laments that she may not have the money to buy more.
Oh no.
Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
Couldn't we just have given her some
Saving one
money?
forsakes the other. What a cruel world this is.
Couldn't we just have given her money so that she could buy some more? Oh no. Alright, to the harbour.
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer and has thus been training every day.
Bruno wanted to be an adventurer, did he?
But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps. One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day.
Good dear.
What will you ask Bruno?
What will I ask Bruno? How are you with a sword, or you got something against armor? You know what? I am actually going to ask that.
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor. He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
I'm not sure gaining a bunch of muscle makes armor unnecessary. unless like your muscle is somehow like rock solid or something, in which case you should probably seek medical help. Oh. How
You
even
asked
so?
Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself.
Bruno also appears to be left-handed.
Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof.
Muscles of steel, indeed.
Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
The sword is for display only. He likes punching
In that
things.
moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
He is dumber than a sack of rocks.
The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Ooh, an enemy. It's Lizardman again. Ooh, 3 gems. Nice. Shockwave. Go. Seriously, did I rig my dice today or something? Thunderstorm. Hey, 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 hey! Joseph isn't dumb. Excuse me. Joseph isn't dumb.
Good work.
Enter Barren Harbor. This doesn't sound like a good place to get things if it's barren. But hey. Scour the harbour for a spryfish. Sir, do you have a
He has been
spryfish?
fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed.
Hey, hey, Tequila Joseph is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well.
Maybe you should go back and see your wife and child in Shoreland. See how they're doing yourself. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a
The woman says
spryfish?
she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
I have unlocked Muscle Maiden's flipside story. Let's learn a story about a Muscle Maiden. Muscle Maiden. Best wife of the Speedwagon. Can't disagree. I want to be cute and stylish, but I really want to live happily ever after. Visions of a ring with a big old diamond on it dance in my dreams. But nobody gave me that ring, so you know what I did? Well, just look at all these muscles. Aren't they cute? And they shine brighter than any diamond. Shiny, shiny muscles. Excuse me, sir, do you have a
Lately, a
spryfish?
monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish. He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Excuse me,
A
sir?
rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing.
Piscator. As in a fish gladiator?
Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul.
Please, sir, do you have a spry fish? Any bites?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside you see
A spry fish? A spry fish!
a spry fish, Bruno shouts.
You didn't need...
You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Am I going to regret spending that money on new armor? What do I ask the piscator? How much?
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1,000,000 gold pieces.
I don't have 1,000,000 gold pieces.
You're heartless, Ridis pouts. The man is enraged by the rude response.
Should we beat him up and take the fish?
Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there!
Bruno prances.
Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims. He challenges the man to a competition of mussels with the spry fish as the prize.
A competition of muscles. Well, by the sound of the music, it sounds like this is going to be a battle.
The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Ooh.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder.
Shouldn't... It was Bruno's idea!
Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars.
Carnival
completely
of might
fired up.
and muscles.
Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Yep, we are having a fight. Bruno versus the piscator. I guess we get to find out what Bruno's cards do. +2 to everyone's attack. Alright, we have Chop. We have Attack Herb. It adds to all allies' attack. Muscle Herb adds to all allies' defense. We have Bull Rush. 2.5 times the damage. I assume that just says Piscator, yeah. Let's Bull Rush.
It feels like watching a bodybuilder competition.
New happenstance. All allies recover for... I don't need that, I haven't taken any damage. No. Chop.
A battle of beefiness.
Battle of beefiness. Ow! Ow. Bull Rush? Oh no, is that gonna do the Oh no. Bruno,
Looks like
you
your
appear to have
adventure
lost.
ends here.
Oh no! Oh no! We found... Oh no. Whoops. When was the last time I saved? When was the last time I auto-saved? I forgot to use... I forgot I had salves to use. I was like, oh no, I don't have a healer. I had salves. Why didn't I use... Why didn't I use the salves? Okay. Autosave. Load. Bruno got himself killed. It was his own stupid idea.
A rough-tempered
Yeah.
rests upon this man's hall.
Any bites?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. A spry fish. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Let's go with, come on, you schmuck this time.
The Piscator is shocked by your outburst. What did you say? The Piscator roars, and you immediately hide behind Melanie.
At least the autosave was like just before I did this.
Just then, Bruno prances forth.
See,
and shouts,
it didn't
"Stop
change
right
anything,
there.
did it?
Your fisherman muscles.
Yep,
He challenges
fisherman
the man
muscles,
to the
yep.
Piscator. This one's
Yep.
all yours. Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin. Your puny body is no match for mine, the Piscator shouts back,
Right.
throwing a punch.
Let's try that again. +2 attack. Should I use the attack herb this time? I don't know. Nah. Bull rush, let's go. An extra 3 attack, it seems to me to be
You're
worth
doing
less than
great.
doing 1.5 times my attack. I don't know. Ooh, we got a critical that
Feels
time.
like watching a bodybuilder competition.
+3 this time. Okay, we need to use the salve. There we go. Restore how much damage did I take? I mean, we have a bunch of options. Let's just use the quality salve and get back to the top of our health.
A battle of beefiness.
A battle of beefiness. Ah, yes, 19. So the quality salve was the best option. Okay, I don't think I need to heal again because he only has 3. So unless I get really unlucky and he dodges this, then I should be done. There we go. Thump. I don't get any experience or gold for that. Really? Really?
His victory sealed, Bruno strikes a glorious pose and shouts out, "Witness the power of power."
Power indeed.
Defeated, the Piscator hands over the spry fish to Bruno.
Yay, we got the spry fish.
Bruno extends a hand to the Piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand. An unspoken friendship begins to form between the two. Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
Ah, the friendship formed from beating each other up. I got a spry fish. It doesn't look appetizing. I mean, that looks kind of like a Magikarp, so yeah. Deliver the spry fish to Oreo back in Shoreland. Your party has changed due to Bruno's intervention. Would I like to readjust my party's lineup? Yes. Yes, I would. Excuse me, Bruno. I don't know what you thought you could do. Getting into my position. Get out of there.
You can't go in there.
You can't go in there. That's the ocean. Are you sure? Are you sure I can't go swimming, Mr. Games Master? Please. Just a little dip in the ocean.
With the spry fish in hand, you head back towards Oreo's clinic. Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure to end.
I'm sure you can join him full time, Bruno. I'm sure there'll be a way that happens. You're clearly the 5th member of my party.
You hand the fish to Oreo and ask him to make you the supplement.
The scene in FMA. Armstrong with his muscles and his sparkles. I remember Armstrong.
Give me a moment, he says, then takes the fish and heads into the back.
One hour later.
It's ready, he says, emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Thank you. Energy concentrate. Oreo's homemade supplement is nutritious and flushes out monster poison.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double. But before that...
How will you thank Bruno? Well, take care! Or words aren't necessary. Man, I don't know which of these I like more. I mean, but based on how he was with the Piscator, words aren't necessary. Right? But I think I just like, well, take care. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Are words necessary? The second one is more manly. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, words are clearly not
You
not
wordlessly
necessary.
extend a hand to Bruno. Bruno takes your hand and gives it a firm shake. You can feel the bones in your hands splintering. You just hope Bruno has enough self-restraint not to shatter them completely.
I hope I wasn't using my sword arm. Oh, no. I took 2 damage from that manly handshake. Why did my brain want to go for shake first? I'm not sure.
You make a mental note never to shake hands with him again, then turn to leave.
Don't shake hands with Bruno again. Memo.
But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer.
Of course he does.
But Oreo is quick to douse the flames of his desire. You will stay here and study, he commands.
Your son doesn't look like the studying type to me.
Then you leave me no choice. Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and squats at hyper speed.
What are you doing, Bruno?
I want to show this power to the world, Bruno proclaims to his father.
This man is so dumb.
You have much to learn, my son, Oreo retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed.
What is it with this family?
Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room.
Can we just sneak away while these two are doing whatever it is they're doing?
You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
30 minutes later.
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. This is my limit. You have grown, my son, Oreo says, looking no worse for wear. So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one. Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply.
What is with this family?
I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly.
You and me both, Ridis. You and me both.
On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer. You realize that these two have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
So I revise my my decisions on the classes of my party members because Bruno is clearly a barbarian. so Mara is a warrior because Bruno is clearly a barbarian. Make your way to the Unionville Inn and give Ma some energy concentrate. Oh, dragon
Hearing
roar.
yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
Yes. I need my best friend back. My cuddly, cuddly best friend. To Unionville by the fastest route. The Unionville Inn. Meet Ma. Ma! Old buddy, old pal.
Mar lies listlessly upon the bed, looking somewhat haggard.
Ma! Drink this.
You
It's
help
made of
Mar
fish.
sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently. He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside.
Felt like you watched an episode
Mar
of
abruptly bolts up
How Heavy Are the
and turns his
Dumbbells
head
that you
toward
left,
you
huh?
with a puzzled look.
that scene. Onegai mecha motetai. Onegai I need to learn that song.
It looks like Mar is all better now.
Yay! Mara's all better now. How do I express my joy? Bear hug!
You give Mar a
Probably
tight
also
hug.
the squealing.
Mar mules softly in discomfort.
I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry, Ma. I clearly hugged you too hard.
Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head.
Head pats for Ma.
Melanie and Ridis watch you two with a smile. Bruno is deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Ma rejoined the party. Yay!
With this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you.
I don't know, can we murder the headsman?
You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
See Bruno, but we're just taking Bruno back home again. Set up my party? Yes! I want Ma back in here. We'll swap Ridus out again. There we go. Yes, I'm not going to forget the card game. I was just about to say we will do that after. Didn't. We go play a game here. Because I want to know if we get to play against monsters. Full rules, full rules. Who do we get to play against? Who do we get to play against? Bouncy, bouncy, fuzzy ball. Bouncy, bouncy, fuzzy ball. A goblin! A goblin and an orc shell! We do get to play against the monsters! And I get to go first. Not Mr. Flobby. Well, that's a pointless event card. So close to a set. And yet, so far. Can we have a proper burial? Proper burial for Mr. Flobby. I don't think there's much of Mr. Flobby left to bury. I think we need to bury the headman for that. Not that I'm advocating for that. Oh man, I'm being skipped. Does anyone even have a set with a 3 in it? I think you're the first person to have any sets, Orcchild. Off with his head. Yes. I didn't get arrested last game. We don't have the handkerchief anymore. We gave it back to the girl. I wonder how that girl feels now that now that Mr. Flobby is gone. Orcchild rests. Can I roll a 5 or a 6? Well, I mean, my dice have been pretty rigged today, so... My dice are completely rigged today! It's just the highest number every time. Ooh, I can make a set. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. But that girl's probably going to be mad at me for not bringing Mr. Floppy back. Because she told me to bring him back soon. Yep, we all getting slimed again. Can you borrow those? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that if you used those weighted dice for your next character creation in D&D, your DM would look at you like, right? Give me an event card. That event card does nothing to me, haha. I get 1 card. Ooh! I can make a set. A set of jacks. Receptionist's going to be getting a set of queens by the looks of it. Unless he wants to go for a 5, 6, 7. Which is worth more? I think it's the queens. Yeah. Now I kind of want to steal the queens, but also we've still got the dragons to go. Isn't it Treant, not Trent? Trent's a character in something, I think. Dragon time! Who's got good cards? That 8 looks good because that makes an inherent set that I don't have to worry about my drawing for. I want the set from out of here, I think, because that's worth more. Ooh! Reverse card! So it's my turn again. Don't mind if I do. And they get to steal a set. Well, I know what set I want. It's the queen set, but I doubt I'm gonna get to keep it. But I'm still gonna steal it. And then I'm gonna make a set of 4s. And I will rest the Orc Child because the Orc Child has the most points. Then... Okay, this set's only worth 8, so we'll get rid of that. We want to keep the Queen and the Jack, so we'll get rid of this one. Yeah, the Queen and the Treant is definitely a profit, but there's still 2 dragons in that deck. Just waiting to cycle my cards. But yeah, as I can see the conversation is going in chat, yeah, how D&D goes for you is going to be very much affected by who you're playing with. Because not every style of play is good for everyone. Alright, what am I... Hey! I've kept my Queen and Jack. Okay. Can I do that through the second dragon as well? Of course the game parlor reception wants to control my turn. He's gonna make me lose one of those sets. I know it, I know it, I know it. He's gonna be giving me a Queen Jack 10. No, a 4-3-2. And he's going to be replacing probably my Queen set with it. No? Okay. I guess the AI was more set up for... I don't know. Huh. He didn't mess me over the way he could have done. Man, I would love to play this game with actual people. It's a pity that the multiplayer is local only. Yeah, I think you're right. That probably was my highest number set, technically, wasn't it? Got some cards going back into the event deck. Here's the other Joker. Am I losing my Queen or Jack this time? I'm losing my Queen set. I knew I couldn't avoid it both times. Or rather, the Queen set's going back to its original owner. Give me an event card. The steel went back into the deck. Damn. I was hoping I'd pull the steel out again and just take the Queen back. None of these cards are much good to me. And I can't steal the Orc Child card from the Orc Child. That would be rude. I'm gonna take the Goblin's skeleton. Hey, I got a king set. A 3 king set. I can't steal the queen set with the king set because it's not numbered high enough. Oh, you wanted me to steal from the Orc Child? How could you? Okay. It has to be highest card as available as 10. Okay. So the... yeah. This set. Sorry, Orcchild. Maths. We get rid of this one. And the 2 8s, right? Yeah. There we go. I think I'm sitting on a pretty nice number now. Goblin got arrested. No sets there for the receptionist. Yeah, give me that event card. Reverse turn order again. A 10 and a 5. No sets available. We'll drop the 5. At least we don't have another Joker to hit now. So unless any cards get added back to the deck, then Orcchild will be the last player. Whoa! Goblin? Goblin, I'm not sure that's what you wanted to get rid of. Who's our winner? I think it's me. Coming in at number 4 with 33 points is Goblin, who dropped some of his points in the last turn for some unknown reason. Coming in at number 3 with 60 points is the Game Parlor Reception. Number 2 with 64 points is the Orc Child. And number 1 with 82 points is moi. Congratulations to me.
Come play again, says the boy, handing you your winnings.
What are my winnings? Oh, a quality salve. That's nice. Now I'm gonna go step on the apothecary. Step. And then leave. And I'm gonna step on the end. Step. And then leave. You're right. I need to lose a turn in order to win. Clearly, you're correct after all. All right, we're going back down there again. But what I'm gonna do is let's go look at another line. Ooh, an enemy appears. And because one of the I think it was each of the difficulties gave me a thing. Because one of them gave me like new card backs, one of them like gave me new dice, one of them gave me a new table, and one of them gave me a new board. Flame. Spinning ray. Spin, 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 spin. Spin, spin. It did not spin enough. Ma. Good job, Ma. Feels weird having me on the right hand side. I might rearrange that a little bit. Just a little bit. Melanie leveled up. Right, let's fix that. Party. There we go. That's how we want it. Me then Ma then Melanie. It is so nice to see Ma back in action, isn't it? I missed him. An enemy appears. Right outside of town and all. And all in all. It's an orc. Okay, my dice are no longer totally rigged. Nice numbers, Ma. Nice numbers. Even when beating up the enemy, Ma continues to look adorable. Doesn't he just? Ooh, treasure! Alright, chat, pick my treasure chest. First of you to pick a treasure chest, I will take that chest. Left, middle, or right? Left. Okay. Quality salve. Not bad. Enter Shoreland. Yes, let's go deposit the muscle brain back at home. Actually, first let's step on the end. Step. And step on the apothecary. Step.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house.
Bye-bye, Bruno.
You ask Oreo if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar.
Talking about... Don't talk about my luck this morning. I did not want to have to go all the way to pity for Janice. I did not want to have to go all that way.
He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town.
A tower?
With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the nutritionist and his son.
Bye-bye, Bruno.
Bruno
What's he
looks
doing?
at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say?
Bruno's doing puppy dog eyes. Help us take the dragon down, or fare you well until we meet again. He's doing the puppy dog eyes at me. Fine, you can come with me, Bruno.
Let us defeat the dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast.
Whoops, I picked my option too soon, huh?
And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along that he will not want to share of the reward.
Yes, we don't need to share our reward with him because he just wants to go on an adventure and he doesn't care about that. Right?
Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Oreo stops him before he can get carried away. You must stay here and study, Oreo says. Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge.
Yeah, also Nick, it's just a gacha stream. I think it might have taken me at most 20 minutes, which was longer than I was hoping. So you can always watch it later if you really want. If you want to watch me, I mean, I guess we've spoiled it for you already. But
after hearing his son out,
whoa!
Oreo suddenly removes his glasses.
He removed his glasses.
And in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess.
Whoa!
And Bruno is lifted off his feet with a dull roar.
Dad's got some moves.
Your eyes go wide at Oreo's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch.
Can we take Oreo with us? He's clearly stronger.
Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Oreo says softly. Wow, nutrition is incredible, Ridis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her. Knowledge is the true power.
Knowledge is the true power.
You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Oreo.
Don't make the old muscly guy angry. Memo.
Though Oreo still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Father, Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge.
Moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge. You mean and not the pain that he got put in.
So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast.
Journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast. Bruno joined your dragon hunting party.
Yet another colorful character.
Colourful. You can say that again, Games Master. Journey to the tower that stands southwest of Shoreland. Southwest? Isn't that across the water? Oh, we finished another chapter. In Shoreland, a strapping father and son dedicate themselves to nutrition. The father suppresses his son, claiming knowledge is true power. The son resists, claiming power is power. With the aid of both, their exhausted comrade springs back to life. After learning prominent information from the father. The party heads towards the imposing tower near the shore where monsters nest, to find the source of the roar that shakes the land. And what should they find there at the Dragon's Tower? The Dragon's Tower. That's a spoiler. We weren't sure it was a dragon. Journey to the tower that stands southwest of Shoreland. You know, Oreo's flipside story. Let's learn about Oreo's story then. Oreo develops various supplements at his nutrition clinic in Shoreland, a few of which he even gave to the royal family in lieu of tax once, or so he claims. He'll tell you men keep nutritional secrets to avoid disclosing his formula, but he'll note it's nothing like the Ivory Order's medicine. Rumour is, though, that boogers are involved. Alright. I like that his I like that his flip side has the glasses off. That's cool. Right, you know what? Since we were at the end of a chapter, that feels like a good time to stop. Given the time as well. This feels like a good place to stop for the day. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel, or follow me on Twitter, which is where the schedule for the week is posted in a pinned tweet. The next scheduled stream this week is on Wednesday, 7 PM GMT, and that's more SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays. Continuing on with Gundam Wing storyline again. And yeah, once again, thanks for coming. It's been fun. And for those of you who weren't here at the very beginning of the stream, you'll get to see the other improvements in a second. But this is Kalla, signing out. See ya! Bye bye!